Okay, we are going to add a temporary medication. It is an antibiotic to this medication chart. It is sulfamethoxazole trimethoprim, commonly known as Bactrim. It's a 800 160 milligram oral tablet, and the instructions are to take it one tablet by mouth every 12 hours. So first we want to find out what time this person takes medications so we can space them out every 12 hours. And so for the sake of this exercise, we're going to do 9 a.m. and we're going to add in another time, 9 p.m. This is going to be February 2019. So we're going to start out by writing. We're going to abbreviate this one because it's really long name and it won't all fit into this one little section. Sulfameth trim, and it's going to be 1 times 800 160 mig tab. Okay, and then we are going to do, I think what I'm going to do is just to kind of make sure we're differentiating between the AM and the PM. I am going to go ahead and draw a thicker line between these two. And I'm going to grab a highlighter for the 9 a.m. and then I'm going to do a 9 p.m. in blue. So sulfa meth trim 1 times 800-160 milligram tablet. And I want to make sure people are signing in this column or this row, not this one. So I'm actually just gonna draw a line through here. 9 p.m. 9 a.m. Okay. I think I'm gonna highlight the rest of this too. Okay, so it was prescribed today, which is February 25th. So that means that we're going to draw an arrow to the date that it is supposed to start. So we're going with the 25th. Just for this exercise, I'm doing 2/25/19. Okay. So since it was prescribed this morning, it's not going to be delivered until sometime during the day today, or if we picked it up at a pharmacy, a local pharmacy. So that means it's actually not going to start until tonight. So on this chart, we're going to look at the PM row, and we're going to go over to the 25th right here. And we're going to draw an arrow pointing to the 25th, because that is where we are starting tonight. So that means that tomorrow morning will actually be the 26th. So that will be the first day that the person is going to take the morning dose of this Now, the next thing to note is that it's an antibiotic and they are dispensing 14 tablets. So that means since it's every 12 hours, that's twice a day. So that means that we're going to be giving this for 7 days. So in the month of February, we only have 28 days. So we're going to count how many we have here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the PM. And I'm going to actually X out the rest of the month. And then we've got 1, 2, 3 on the AM. Since it's going to cross into the next month, I'm going to go ahead and grab myself another medication chart because I need to set this up for March so that we can finish completing the course of treatment. So there's going to be 3 more days that it's given in the evening dose and then 4 more days given in the AM. So I'm going to set this up again, 9 AM, and then I'm going to do time 9 PM. Sorry, I didn't show you where I wrote in the 9 AM and 9 PM. I'm also going to abbreviate this even further because this is actually also known as SMT, sulfamethoxazole trimethoprim. And you can find that out just by Googling this medication. So that gives us more room to write. And we're going to write 1 times, we're just copying basically the same thing that we wrote for the previous month. We're just copying that right onto here. 800-160 milligram tablet. Again, it's the 800-160 milligram tablet. SMT 1 times 800-160 milligram tab. And again, I am going to highlight the morning dose with yellow, and I'm going to highlight the PM dose with blue, and then I am going to mark off the dates that we need to continue. I'm going to also write up in this corner, March 2019. So we said that we're going to be needing to give this 3 more days for the 9 PM dose and then 4 more days for the AM dose. So then in order to stop this medication, the course of treatment should be completed the morning of the 4th. Okay, so let's go ahead and we can count just to double check our math. So we've got 14 tablets. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And so that should do our course of treatment. And I would actually staple these 2 together. And keep them attached until the last day is completed on this medication. Now, the other thing to do is that we want to document on the back of the medication chart this medication that we just added. So it was prescribed to 225. The name of the doctor, we can see right here, was Dr. Roger. And the medication name, sulfameth trim. I'm abbreviating again. The frequency and the dose. So it's going to be 1 times 800-160 mgs. And again, I'm just taking that right off from here. It's going to be 1 tablet every 12 hours. So every 12 hours, we're going to write in times to be given, 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. And then we have this column that asks for the duration, and for us that's going to be 7 days. The reason it was prescribed, we're going to put whatever the reason was, treat a UTI, we'll put for this one. And then always make sure that you initial at the end. So there you go. You have your medication chart that has been created. And please make sure, as always, to make a note in the staff to staff log letting everybody know what is going on, and also forward the information to your team coordinator and the documentation specialist. Thanks.